I'm wondering. I mean, everybody's looking to say, hey, you know, we're getting a good show here, but they want to see what the outfit of the week is going to be. So they want to see the visuals. We're getting it right now. Talk to us.
Hey, it says right down the Queen Oracle, okay? I predict, and what I predict happens. So I'm the Queen Oracle. So I know with ChatGPT, I predicted that Ron DeSantis may become the next president. I don't know, maybe in further along the way, they show me who will become the next president of the United States.
Wow, I think we got a sound issue over here really quick. Hold on one second, sweetheart.
Oh, okay, we have a sound issue.
Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. What happened over
here? We're good now.
we have a visual issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of them will be identifying with that microphone. In a good manner.
Yeah.
By proxy.
You know, although there was rumors that all those royals, they like have their debaucheries. We're not that kind of crowd here. We're not yet. Not yet. We're not that kind of crowd. Oh man, I hope y'all doing good. How are you doing, Lance? I really had a great week.
Yes, I did.
Nice. Glenn, the first student in present. That's what you call a good student. Present.
Yes, that's the Glam in the house.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day once again.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, only I got a cat, so I got my Mother's Day for me and my cat. I don't know. I got no kids. I only got a cat.
Well, this show is a creation of yours, so you have to say that you're the mother and the Queen Oracle.
Oh yeah, I'm the Mother Queen Oracle.
Uh-oh.
Mother Queen Oracle.
If I see anybody with scratches like that, then I know who did it.
That's right. That's right.
Well, one hand too.
Woo, guys, what's going on? So did I say that DeSantis finally announced his bid for presidency? Finally.
Like you didn't know.
I know, right? So now he done it. I think it was before he done it. They leaked the video. I mean, stuff like this get on my nerve, okay? Because it's just it's not even, you know, how they used to be about Trump saying that Trump raped this, Trump raped that, Trump grabbed by the pee. Okay, I mean, you elected him, so why is the problem? You know he grabbed people by the pee, but you still elected him. Hell, Biden literally, okay, a victim said he grabbed pee too. He raped and grabbed her pee, and then he said, you ain't. That's what he said. But you elected him. Okay? Hi, Kwame. How you doing, Kwame? I was in Kwame for a minute. I asked about you last show. So,
Brother
Kwame. Okay? So, Biden just as much. And remember what he said. I got to find that speech. Remember this speech, the unforgivable speech gave about us? Calling us all kind of hooligans, and I'll find it because I have the speech. I keep all my speech and some sketch from my videos just in case you people, you know, when I become more and more famous, you use my stuff, you know, just take one sentence. Because now the leaked videos by DeSantis, the leaked videos only show bits and pieces. Okay, I cannot share it because I don't know about copyright infringement. But if you look at it, I can give you the link and on Twitter, and they just give you bits and pieces. Okay, every time they remove the context. Okay, so just to make you no, it doesn't work for me. Show me the whole thing. It doesn't work for me. It's just like there's on Twitter, there's another video of like a guy. I don't know. I didn't see the other side because it seems that the police officer was fighting with the suspect. The suspect, of course, is black. And you see the police like his legs and his body. And it seems the suspect is in the video. You see the car, but you don't see the suspect. So at some point, you see the car like derail and go and crash in the store. and you see the car, the police are trying to get control of the vehicle. Before you know it, you have bam, 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 bam. No, it was bam, 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 bam. 8 bullets. And then he added 4 more bullets. And then the other police officers came and they add 10 more bullets. Like, how many bullets got to give him, man? You already give him 8. You should give him just 2. You give him 8. Okay? So people was like, police brutality. I'm like, hey. Okay? These people are a-hole. That I'm with you. They're racist. They're a-hole. They're pigs. That's why they call them pigs. However, based on the law, you cannot be seizing a police vehicle. Okay? You warrant this person to shoot you. You should not, but you warrant this person to, because you're resisting arrest and you're taking his vehicle. No matter the police officer, they're going to shoot you. Even though the person that harassed you, he's at the wrong. You touch the vehicle, you damage the vehicle, that's it. So that's why I said, even though he probably was harassed by the police officer, when you put in, unless you show the other side of the footage, you know, because you see the police, you don't see the body camera and because there was a McDonald's. Unless you show what's going on from the McDonald's, and what was going on in the vehicle, because the camera inside the vehicle, and from the body cam, from my angle, you're correct, Kwame, she's a Jemima. She just don't have a look, but she is she's Jemima, because she don't even know what color she is. But let me conclude. If you don't show me that I have to be on the police side. I don't want to, but I'm have to based on the law. Okay, based on the law, I have to. So yes, I go back to Kwame. She kind of made another fool about herself by context. You got because she said what about her mama? What you have chicken brain, but there's in context upon context, and people, and she started laughing like usual. And the guy was saying, "Coon Watcher." Coon Watcher said, "You know, you feckless with your jokes when you're the one who laughing the loudest." Because she always laughing. What F you laughing about, lady? Your jokes are not funny. And then she went another one where, I mean, here's the thing. Me, before I do a show, I sit down and read and research. Okay? I spent the whole week, starting from tonight. Like, for example, last week, we did a show on Sunday. As soon as I'm done, I started researching again. That's how I roll. That's how you're supposed to do it, Kamala Harris. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay? You just should sit down and calculate what you're going to say. Have some fucking cheat card, okay? You know, like it's already there. This is what I'm going to say. This is how I'm going to say it. That's how you do it. That's how you don't derail from the subject. That's why I write already what I'm going to say, because I'm going to keep rambling. Okay? So that's how I like to be on point. But her, like for example, with the other one, she said, you keep having white folks trolling you. That's the thing. Me, try me. Just try me. I'm not Kamala Harris. I'm not that. You know, I may be super smart. I've got one of the most expensive and best university in the United States. Just try me. Try me. Okay? I'm cute, but I ain't that. Don't let the cute fool you. All right, so let me find what Joe Biden said, because the one lady really pissed me off on Twitter. She said that her president never lies. And I responded, you're a demon just like him. I'm like, where you think you got the gas you put in your car? Where you think you got the lithium in your Tesla? Where you think you got the cobalt, the gold, the silver, the copper? Right there, you know, where the Haitian that are piling up in the border came from. Now you're a demon just like him. And I put the video shows, you know, just to prove my point. How much a demon, you cannot find that video anywhere anymore. You can't find it. Because yeah, the topics about mostly it used to be Trump. Now they're constantly bullying DeSantis. That means that it's not like I ain't no coon, man. Me, no. Me, if you know me, like you've been knowing me for 2 years now, I stand by what's right. And that's foul. That's really foul. Okay? And that's DeSantis' fault too. Like I said, this is where Trump is winning. Trump is like, the media is the enemy of the people. Look what they're doing to me. Okay, the media, okay, is pushing me to prison. They're saying this and that about me. The media this, the media that. I'm a victim. They're persecuting me. You're correct, Kwame. You're correct. He ain't no politician. He's a sociopath. He knows how to lie. He's a narcissistic. He knows what to say to get to you. Donald Trump is a cult leader. That's what he is. He's a cult leader. And DeSantis, you're a freaking judge and a prosecutor. You're not yet a politician. Okay? All the policies you have passed is as a prosecutor. You want to become president of the United States, you have to become a god. That's what's up. You don't have to do like Donald Trump. You have to say, this is what I can do for you. This is how this country is. This is where I will take you. You got that. Donald Trump got that. That's how he's doing that. But he ain't no God. He ain't. Donald Trump been grabbing. You don't hear anything like that about DeSantis. Grabbing PLF and right. So I haven't found I don't know what kind of stuff they're gonna dig about DeSantis. I think that's why they're bullying him. They cannot find anything. And to me, that's foul. Again, he may be racist. He may be stupid. I said it. Because if you watch the leaked video, like I said, remember the show I did? I call him the North Star? The Luciferian North Star? I was right. Because he said, the Adam Horse Mouth, he said it. That the guy he made the show with, the KKK, he said the stuff he was saying was stupid, which means he doesn't align with it. I was right. He's saying he doesn't want to piss off the base. I was right. All the stupid stuff he's doing is because he doesn't want to lose his base. The Queen Oracle is right again. Some of y'all were pissed off, but I proved myself right again. I knew it. The guy's Machiavellian. I said it. His flaw is that he's narcissistic and proud. That's his flaw. You need to let that go. And you need to stop being a judge and pull your CIA hat off. Because you were the, how to call it? Is that a counselor? He was a consultant for the CIA. Or like the Navy SEAL, because I'm a Navy SEAL. Well, son, you need to put that Navy SEAL cap on. Because I know you can do it. You need to use your political stratagem hat on. Because right now, you're still being a prosecutor. You're not acting like a governor. Although, yeah, all the thing you just said, accomplishment, yeah, that stuff, a good prosecutor would have done. The people doesn't need a prosecutor. They need a governor that doesn't let homeless pile up in the street. You're talking all that good shit. Meanwhile, myself in the bus, every day, I think the whole year, I think I saw 2,000 homeless, different homeless. Okay? And there's 200,000 people riding just Miami every day. So imagine, for example, if there were 20 people in the bus, okay? 20 people see 2,000 people every day. Just saying. And every bus. So I would say divide 200,000 by 20. That give you 20,000, 20,000 people. 20,000 people multiplied by 2,000. That's 4 million, right? No, that's 40 million. Yeah, 4 million. 4 million. If they see different homeless, which means Miami is hiding that there's 4 million homeless people roaming in Miami. Okay? And you cannot see them because this cunt of Mayor Levine Carver keeps pushing them around like trash. So you're out of sight, out of mind. What kind of governor is that? That's the first thing you're going to look at. And they are saying that. They keep saying that you got a housing crisis, you got a homeless problem. Shoot, you know how much mine is right now? $2,500. Okay? I got a whole bunch of old people. I cannot find a place for them to stay. Okay? Some of them, they need to be put in, assisted living. You know how much they ask for assisted living? $5,000. And you know how much these people get paid from their Social Security? $1,000. Their Medicare ain't gonna pay for it. Even better. Desantis is trying, and Biden is trying to cut Medicare and Medicaid. You imagine what kind of crisis we're gonna have to deal with? Okay? Obviously, you're a prosecutor, you're not the governor. Okay? Because the governor would have, the budgetary, that's not smart at all. Okay? That's not smart. God, at the end of the day, you cannot push around people like that, okay? They're not trash, they're people. Okay? Food is super expensive, everything. How about, today I'm going to cuss your ass out, man. You're being bullied, but I'm going to cuss your ass out because of how you're being bullied. You're fucking up. I'm cussing your ass out. How about, you're the governor of Florida, right? That means you're a president of Florida. That's what it means. As the president of Florida, you got the leeway to start commerce on your own. How about you import your food? You import your thing for the people of Florida. There's gas in Haiti. Why don't you make a deal instead of exploiting and terrorizing my people? How about you make a deal with Haiti? You get the gas from there yourself and make it cheaper for people in Florida. You're the president of Florida. Act like it. Okay? Ooh, Shandigo Ken. What's up, man? How you feeling? Yo, how's life? How was your week? Oh, is that insensitive if I say Happy Mother's Day? Yeah, because my mom died too, but yeah, it's a sad day for us. Yes, you're correct, Master Glenn. He is squeaky clean. Maybe a little. He's squeaky clean because he's super. That was the article I read. Let me see the name of the article. I was reading it, and that guy was on point. He wasn't cussing out DeSantis, but it's basically saying the same thing. He's way too concerned about what people will think about him. Actually, show what he can do. So no, about Donald Trump had an interview with CNN, right? Let me get the one, the leaked video. Let me get the article, and then I'll read some of that leaked footage for y'all. I got to get the Twitter thing, the link. I'll post the link. What did I just say? I'll post the link, man, of the tweet. Jesus Christ. All right, so it says, what the hell is Ron DeSantis doing? I'll send you the link to that document as well. Actually, I'm about to upload it right now so y'all can get the link and read it yourself. So just the same, he's saying that President Trump is again sucking all the oxygen in the 2024 Republican Party presidential primary. Yep. And there was another one where he said, DeSantis need to stop hesitating. Okay, beyond that, Trump keeps stepping all over DeSantis media, real estate. Most recently, as the Florida legislative session wound down, Trump became the main attraction in the media spotlight again. Yeah, Once again, sorry, the former president was given a partial gag order by the judge presiding over the Stormy Daniel case, and Trump was found guilty of sexual assaulting, committing battery, the journalist E. Jean Carroll in the 1990s by a New York court. '99, 1990, right? That's 30 years. Biatch. I'm not bashing a victim of sexual assault, since that happened to me as well. But you took 30 years to get justice? 30. Okay, so Donald Trump was that what, 8 years ago, right? So it took you 22 years to finally say that you were assaulted? Bitch, I wouldn't wait all that long. Because Donald Trump was public already. Whatever means, social media, whatever. I'll put the word out. I'll be the first, not him, to say that he likes to grab pee. Okay? So, I'm not saying I don't believe it, but, it's very convenient that when the person running for office, that you find out there was no lawsuit, no nothing. There was no settlement. You didn't get paid at all. Usually when you don't hear nothing, they got paid. But that's how Master Glenn said. Desantis is squeaky clean. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky clean. Too squeaky clean. I think he's too squeaky clean because he's really concerned about his image. And that's one of the reasons why you're being stepped on. All right? Unfortunately, when you have to become a leader, I think Machiavelli said it, you got to get in the mud. You're going to have to bathe with the pigs. You don't have to become a pig. But you have to bathe with the pig. You got to level with them so you can beat them in their own game. I see me not willing to do that. Okay, that's yours. Me, I don't know about that shit. I can be back, in my bedroom talking smack about you, but I want you can keep that. I don't want it. I don't want it. Me, I can analyze and predict in my bedroom, but I don't none of that BS. Although the degree I applied on, most likely, no, I'll be in the back seat. The back seat. I don't want. I'm in the back of the scene. Okay, I'll be budgetary and all that stuff, but don't put me in that BS. I want none of it at all whatsoever. Yeah, Kwame concerning Kamala. You know why I didn't like her? That's what got me pissed off when I heard it. She was never black. She was, as soon as she went for president, she became black. Okay, I don't care what else you ever have to say. You do that, I'm done. I don't care about whatever you have to say. I'm done. That's right. That's right. I am a 100 black rope. That's right. I am on fire. I'm always on fire. I'm the Queen Oracle. I'm the Queen Oracle, baby. Yeah, I heard also level 1 that Texas and Florida. Yeah, but they said just want to run for presidency. So you're already president of Florida, but if you secede from the United States, bro, if you secede, you can't be president of the United States. However, if you secede, then you will become a president of Florida officially. Since you already are, but you will become that. And the point is, will the Senate and Congress be with you with that decision? There's that too. Will there be a coup? A gubernatorial coup? Who knows? So me, I haven't heard anything about it yet. I know about it, but to me, it's not that serious yet for me to consider it. All right? But you know what wouldn't surprise me? Is if me, that's what would surprise me, is if he doesn't win the election, then we might as well expect that. So it might not happen. But I think that's the second best thing. And most likely DeSantis will succeed. Okay, he succeeded with passing the bill against against Disney and the don't say gay bill. It's not don't say gay. It's HB 1557. I really hate when it makes you look ignorant. It doesn't anywhere in the bill doesn't say don't say gay. It just said the kids are a certain age, you cannot have that conversation with a child. Now I think it's up to 12 years old or more. They said up to 12th grade. Oh no, that's through high school, and not it into high school. Because I don't know. Me, I went to Haitian school, not to American school. I don't know. So, somewhere you can live for you. Who you gonna put out? Well, I don't know about that. Okay, like I said, only thing I said, like the last show, like the first show I did about him, the North Star, the Lucifer North Star. I was right. This is where you need to be scared. Is if, like, for example, if he says he wants to succeed, then the only people he's gonna care to one is to the same base he doesn't want to lose, that make him talk all that smack and pass all those ruthless laws because he's catering to them. That's the way. If he doesn't win the election or the bid, he doesn't win the bid to be the primary candidate to debate against Biden, shoot, I will not be surprised. That'll be the next move. He will succeed. And as he succeeds, my black ass will be preparing to exit as well. Because I don't know what else you're about to do. You're talking all kind of smack about banning black history, and you succeed at it. I don't know what else. Now he doesn't want Negroes history, but he wants Asian history. Okay? He wants Asian history. What? Who called me a black Karen? Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so black Karen. Your definition. I'll be in me calling a black Karen. Your definition of Karen? Shoot, I never played no white victim or black victim to anybody. That's what Karen is. I never like snitch on anybody. I don't snitch on it. I hope it's not me, because I never snitch. I never pretend that I'm entitled and I'm entitled to everything and that. But anyway, let's continue. Well, yeah, my cat. Yeah. So where was he? Yeah. So my black ass, if he goes that route, will be ready to leave. Like I said, like the last. Okay. Carries the police. I hope so. Oh, you're correct. Was it classic? Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I have to research that before I make a conclusion. But to me, it's just bizarre that the smallest minority, he's excusing the third minority for the smallest minority. Because with 30%, no, we're less than that now. Reason more for us to think about exiting when this stuff goes south. So I don't know, maybe when he starts, because if he's gonna run for office, dude, you're gonna have to leave that rhetoric of banning Black History Month, and you have to going after transgender about I'm not for abortion, man. That you can keep that one. You can keep it. that is on the house. The transgender and kids, that's on the house. You can keep that. Okay, I'm not for that mess. Transgenderism influence in school, on the house. You can keep that. Okay? You want to be gay? I mean, by 14, 15 years old, you know you're gay. Yep. Nothing I can do about that. You know you're gay. Yeah? But me, like I said, I had this argument before with y'all. You gotta wait, I had argument with y'all. Me is that you gotta allow the kid to discover by himself. It's not your place to tell the kid what he can or cannot do. You're not their parents. Even the parents against it, you gotta let the child make his own choice. They don't need you to make that choice. They don't need you to discover that. Okay? It's like you're not speeding nothing. You're just perverting them. You're just grooming them and sexually abusing them. That's what you're doing. It's actually in the law. That's lewd behavior, inappropriate behavior with a child, and that's a crime. They could put you to prison for that. I don't know about the liberate woke state you're at here. You're gonna go to prison. Okay, you're gonna go to prison. Oh, it's not crazy. I'm in Florida too. I live in Miami. Not that crazy. I know why people keep saying that. Like, even though the worst crimes happen in Florida, I gotta give you that. Like, what's his name? They arrested him here. The serial killer, Ted Bundy. He was executed here. Okay. However, I don't know. I have to see by state how many mass shooting there are. We gotta come back on that. But although we're gonna discuss mass shooting as well. Okay, because we gotta discuss mass stabbing. And hour and a half. No. I said I can 30. God damn it. So it'd be 1 hour at 8 o'clock, right? And then at 8:30, we have to switch topic. So yeah. So let me read some of the stuff that was leaked from the supposed leaked video. Although it's like chopped. They're not really showing you the context of what's going on. Meanwhile, before I start, let me just give you the link. Like that you can see it yourself. I hope the camera can see my face, because when I wear makeup, it doesn't recognize my face. Oh, it did. Normally it doesn't. All right, because my laptop broke, so now I use the tablet. It works exactly like computer, exact same thing. The only thing is I cannot use it to do the show with y'all. Because there's a plug for the camera, but none for the microphone. I can use 8 microphone, but I'll sound like crap. I write a professional sound. You're damn right. The government is off the chain because he's catering to the like I said in the last show. There's up after Orlando, it's white people's land. White right wing conservative people's land. Okay? So, and that's where Desantis is from. He's from Jacksonville. I'm not saying people in Jacksonville are racist, but the majority are conservative right wing. Some of them don't like us. Some of them disappear us up there. That's why most of black peoples are here or in Jacksonville. Okay? So that's why I don't find it up there. Every time I get a call from Obamacare or whatever, and I'm like hearing like I'm in Tallahassee, or was it? I'm like, huh? What are you doing up there? What's it in that city? All the way by Tennessee. I'm like, huh? Why are you up there? But past Orlando is Orlando too. Yeah, they disappear people in Orlando also, and Tampa. They do. They still do. Even in the West Palm Beach, they do. Okay, there's a lot of police brutality against black people. It's when you get here is somewhat, Okay, somewhat tolerable. Hey, Kirsty, what's going on? What's going on? So before I start reading it, let me give you a link to it. Me, that kind of pissed me off. It really does. Like it's like you're giving me a quarter of the story and you're just making the story. That's no. I'm not taking it from you. Me, show me the whole footage. Because like several videos. Show me all the videos. And then I'll make a conclusion. All right, let's see. Like, okay. Is it on? Okay, yes, on the mouse. I gotta go on my WhatsApp because that tablet it has the app, but it doesn't work as great as you're on the actual browser. No, WhatsApp, right? Or apps. Or is it? You. Okay, WhatsApp. Because I had to send it to my aunt. She was freaking out. Oh, Desantis this, Desantis that. Desantis ain't nothing without us. Okay? Floridian. Or even voters, American voters. He ain't nothing. We don't vote for him. He got no power. Even here, we chose to vote for him. The majority voted for him. Okay? But thing is, like I said, we're just 12% of the population. Shoot. There's almost as many LGBTQ than us. 10% of the American population is LBG. Whatever. That's them. So we almost overrun Biden. So which means that's why maybe he's a bully toward us. So I cannot feel bad for you. I just don't like people lying. That's my temperament. I don't like people lying. Don't lie to me. You're gonna say what it is, but stop lying. Okay? Because now you give me a chop. No, that's your version of the truth. I don't like that. I'm not buying that. Okay? Even though, okay, here it is. That's the, okay, Twitter. Here we go. Let me get it. Copy link. Okay, let's go to what we're doing right now. Okay. It up. All right. Okay. So, guys, here's the link to the Twitter feed. So you can see it's the same if you go on the ABC. ABC News. It's the same chop. Because I think the article is linked to it as well. It's the same chop thingy. So the article I'm about to read from is Jezebel.com. And it's it's talking smack about Desantis as well. Okay. Me is not I'm not into talking smack. It's just get the facts. Okay. Don't just like I'm not woke. That's why I don't like woke. You just no. Because you look like the crazy, I would look like the crazy woman. No. Get the facts. Okay. I don't do conspiracy. I get the facts. I may make speculation, a hypothesis, like I said to ChatGPT 4, a hypothesis. But I need proof. All right, so here's the link to Jezebel thingy. Paste. There we go. So I give you the link to the Jezebel article that actually say some of the chopped up conversation. Because that it's just like January 6th, man. They chop the videos and they tell you this is what happened in January 6th. Then Tucker Carlson came in and showed the whole thing, and they lost their mind. Now Tucker Carlson is fired. I ain't like Tucker Carlson like that. Neither him or any of the celebrity conservatives. I don't know about DeSantis. They're always talking smack about fat people. They're saying that we smell, we don't shower. Really? We smell, we don't shower. We like nerd hiding behind a computer. Really? That's what they say about us. All right. Shoot, Kwame, I have to visit Ghana. Okay, I need to visit Ghana. I want to visit Botswana. I want to visit Kenya. I want to visit definitely Burkina Faso. Definitely Burkina Faso. Maybe Cote d'Ivoire. I have to go to Cote d'Ivoire. And okay, I said Kenya, South Africa. Okay, so Botswana, Ghana. Yeah, because I was doing like thingy for my brothers, showing like the best country to retire, best country, to like with best healthcare, best. Ghana's on the top, right? I did the show. I talk about last show. Ghana's on the top about everything overall. Is the top country to move in. All right, let's see. Let me find it to read some of the chop pieces from that leaked video. Me, okay, it's that maybe that's me. That I have to do it fair, but even though I'm fair, don't mean I'm just not thinking as Machiavellian as you do. It's like Sun Tzu said, they prey on your weakness. If I already know you're gonna prey on my weakness, which is my sense of justice, I ain't gonna be a schmuck and let you attack me first. No, son, I'll shoot you first. That's me. So let's see some of the stuff he said. So, and he said that, okay, the last thing we need to do, remember, is monkey it up by trying to embrace a socialist agenda. I talked about this last week, and I was like, I don't know about devil advocate. It's just, no, it's not that. It's just, if I was a judge or like a lawyer, that's how I would see it, because he didn't say that Negroes are monkeying up. He didn't say that Gillum is monkeying up. He didn't say that. He said the Democrats. We don't want a Democrat monkey up. So that's what he said. What he said? The last thing we need to do is monkey this up by trying to embrace a social agenda. So he didn't specifically say that Andrew Gillum. I remember that. That's why I don't like you chop that piece out of it. Because I remember he said the Democrat. If you look it up, you'll see what he said. Actually, I did a video. If you go to my Instagram, I did a mini clip about monkey up. Because I was comparing what he said compared to what Biden said compared to what Hillary Clinton said. So I don't know what this guy's saying behind doors, but whatever Hillary said, that's what you should do, bruh. Being always upset and like, that's not helping. That's not. You should be in the mud. Say, yeah, I said this, but you remember what you said? That's how it's supposed to be. Okay? Remember, Trump, you should be like, remember when you had that redneck beating on that black guy in the stadium? You didn't even pay for his legal fee? Just saying. That's what it's supposed to say. So he said, Desantis said in the footage he was concerned that he would become a mini version of Kavanaugh, a reference to what he likely saw as an overly critical news coverage of Brett Kavanaugh's aggressive reaction when facing sexual assault allegation during his Supreme Court nomination process. Dog, I don't know if you did it or if you did not do it. But the first clue of a sexual abuser is that they're blaming the victim or talking smack about the victim. Be like, see how she looks like? She walked, she was dressed those provocative clothes. She wanted it. She provoked it. She wanted it. That's what Donald Trump did in the interview. And I'm about to read a little bit of it for you. That's what he did. So that's why when I saw that, he raped her. He did. Because the person who is like, no, I did not do this. I did not do this. I don't know person. I don't know you. I did not do this. And I can prove you I did not do this. That's a person who didn't do it. But you're not going straight to, going low. I say, no. She took me to the fitting room, in the store. We said, how can you say I raped her when she wanted to get hanky-panky with me? She started it. There was chemistry between us. You sound like those pedophiles. That's exactly what they say. About the kids. Exactly what they say. Okay? So what else Desantis said? He said, okay, so Desantis said, if I show any weakness on that concerning the monkey it up, I think I lose my base. See what I mean? I told y'all. See, he said, if I show any weakness on that, I think I'll lose my base. Is that I told you he's Machiavellian. So, which means we cannot prove if he's racist or not. If he's pretending to be racist to cater to his base, or if he's actually racist. Either way, he came from that white land. That white no Negroes land. That's where he came from. Okay? So he said, political correctness has gone too far. Well, I agree with that. So my guess who was like coaching him while preparing him for debate against Gillum. What are you doing? I might need a commercial break in a minute before we speak the other thingy. Man, la. Yes. Okay. So Maggie said to DeSantis that he was coming too hot on defending the comment. Yeah, you shouldn't defend it at all. You should not. You should not. Okay. To which DeSantis responded, it deserves to be hot. No, it does not. It does not. Whether you got a base or not, bro. Yeah, you sound KKK at this point. Okay. Then again, I don't know you. There's no scandal. I'm most likely he's smart enough not to be in the KKK. But I know they're digging your shit right now. I don't know what they're gonna find. But since you declare you want to become your candidate, I don't know if probably that's why they're bullying him. They cannot find anything. But I don't know. So then they sent his wife pitched in. They called her a wannabe Florida's Barbie. I wannabe Florida's Barbie. I love that. I love that. Damn, that's offensive. Oh, if it was me, that's really offensive. Oh, yeah. Then again, I don't look anything like a Barbie. I guess that's what Wyatt. That's a new thing. With the Republicans. It's a new thing. Now they cannot talk shit about the gay people. They cannot talk smack about black folks. The new thing is us, fat people. Fat people smell. Fat people are lazy. Fat people are dumb. Okay? The new thing, the new best thing is us. All of a sudden, we're the problem of the Republicans Party. All their problem, we're the cause. Fat people are on Medicare. Fat people, no, son, I pay Obamacare and mine ain't cheap. Last year, mine was $500-something. I had to leave it because it's too expensive. Now this is $700. I have to downgrade to a HMO. But I can't afford that. Now it's $350. How am I abusing of the system when I pay all that money? It's like fat people are dumb. Fat people are troll. Fat people hide their smell. They don't shower. Their butt crack has. Oh my God! I mean, y'all sick. Okay, this is what. I don't think transgenders are the perverts. You are. That's disgusting. I mean, why you got that? Ooh. You do realize there's skinny people who behave like that too, right? And they don't have to be bums. There are skinny people who are just as nasty aka some of y'all. Because I go to university, you can smell somebody who didn't shower. You know. And usually they're not black. They're not. You know, you smell that, yeah, you know. You know, like it's somebody who didn't shower for 2-3 days. You know. Yeah, they wear deodorant, but goddamn. And I don't see why you're not showering. It's hot. Look at me, I'm sweating. Why are you not showering? Ugh. And I'm the problem? Woo, Lord have mercy. Okay, so let me go back to what he was saying. And I'm the problem. Yep. That's why I'm not into like Tucker Carlson and there was his name. I was listening to him. That's how relevant you are. I don't remember your name. Okay. Even the transgender a woman that's really popular now. Blair White. Yeah, well, you know, I listened. As soon as you said fat, I'm done. I'm not listening to anything you have to say anymore. Even with Candy Sowen too. Throwing shot. Oh, it made me feel good to work out. I go for a run and then a bitch. Okay, just look for Candy Sowen's first TED talk, and you'll compare to now. You see she's talking shit. Look up for the first TED talk. What she's saying, she was harassed by white people. That she was so much so harassed that she became anorexic. She wasn't eating because she was so afraid that she would be attacked by white people. She was being attacked because she was defending black people's right at her. I think it was in high school, university. I don't remember if it's high school because it was the first year university. Hey, sweet D, how are you doing? Welcome, D Griffin. Where have you been? Where have you been? Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, so if you look it up, she was saying that she became anorexic, that she was fighting, you know, white supremacy, all that mess, and then Candy Sowen turned around, and now black people became the problem. All of a sudden, she's talking all that smack about white folks, but she married a white man and had 2 kids with a white man. Okay, so about white supremacy, all that. Before you know it, we're the problem now. We're the problem. Look, I don't think anybody been more hurt by black people than I am, but no matter what, man, I'm not gonna do that. Okay? You know how much I was harassed in Haiti? Shit. That was the reason why I had no intention to go back. I'll go to Labadie or Jackman for a vacation. But I used to be called, I wouldn't be able every day going to school without being heckled, being called a whale, a cow, a grimel, that I'm eating all the food in the country, that I'm taking all the adventure, you know, stuff they used to call me. Oh, y'all think I have it good? No. I've been heckled my whole life for being fat. And I don't hide it. I'm fat or more obese. But it's kind of fucked up that all your problems got put in on me. You know? Here, there's law. You do that, I can have you arrested. But over there, oh, shoot. No man's land, okay? Right now is a Mad Max scene where you see people dragging people by... She just said Mad Max, now you see it happening. Now you see like zombie apocalypse, people with their machete hacking one man. Or you see them, they're dragging their body, they're wrapping in the cord and dragging them downhill with the body there. I'm like, well, I can feel bad for what they've been doing to us. I can't. Okay? Or there was this guy that tied up the towel on his waist and then set him ablaze. And they're like, why he's not dying? Yeah, I'm laughing. Because if you saw what they've been doing to us, you'll be laughing. Because what they're doing to him, they did even worse to us. So you tied up the tire in his waist. And you set ablaze the back. I mean, the lower side Okay, so he's that they were saying that he might have like a point, like with sorcery, he's beating death. No, you're looking at the video, the nigga's legs like this, like chicken drums. No, he's about to die. Okay, and his arm like this, he can't move because they burned to crisp as well. So the reason he's not dying is because normally whether you hypothermic or being burned alive, the brain is asking for all the other organs to shut down to keep it alive. That's why he's still moving. That's why you can see his head. He can't scream because of all the smoke, and if all the smoke, he can no longer scream. Yeah, I know it's horrible what I'm defining because I watched the whole thing. So it's not exciting. It actually is for what they done to us. So yeah, but I'm actually do physiology with y'all too. So at a certain point, because he would die. Because I was discussing with my friend who leaked the video. He's like, well, most likely they're gonna hack and make sure he's dead. No, he's gonna die. That's a done deal. Even if you take him to the hospital, he will die because his organs already shutting down. That's why this is still alive. But at a certain point, when his lungs are being filled with fluid and everything is dying, the brain will send a kills signal to the heart and you'll die. It's so much so, like, for example, they did an experiment with an older person. They found out, like, for example, when the person's going to die, the heart gets larger because your heart is like this big. It's comparative to your hand, your fist. God damn it, like this big. Because mine normally should be that big. So it's comparative to that. The stomach the same. The stomach is that big. So when the brain sends the kill signal, your heart is larger because it's the kill signal. So they did the experiment with the old person. They severed that where it's supposed to send, I don't know, a nerve, where it's supposed to send the kill signal, and the person didn't die. But yeah, back to what we were doing. I'm rambling on. Okay? Yeah, so, okay, what else? Man, I'm sweating like a pig. It's hot. Hot, but I was talking about fat people. Not cool, man. Not cool. So, wanna be Florida's Barbie? That's a good one. That's a really good one. Offensive, but that's a good one. So, okay, so she was there in practice session. It chose to weigh in with an interesting explanation for monkeys being on Ron's brain, being on Ron's brain, why he was thinking it, basically. So he said during one of the prep sessions, the governor's wife said, oh, ABC reported. So why cannot see this video? So they say this is what she said. Why cannot see that? Why you got to show me what I need to see? Show me that. So during one of the prep sessions, the governor's wife, Casey, attended to provide an explanation for the governor's monkey it up comment. That Desantis had only said monkey because he had been reading their daughter's favorite book, 5 Little Monkeys Jumping on the Bed, to their kids at night. When Casey asked the room if that explanation would matter, no. Yeah. Kate says quickly, no, nobody care. No. No. Definitely not. Because we have been referred to monkeys so damn much. We have been converted to human zoos. Okay, being called all kind of monkey. You should not use that word at all, man. You shouldn't have. Okay? I mean, as I don't know, a lawyer would say, it is specifically say Gillum. Well, you shouldn't use that word at all. It's highly offensive. I don't know what the fuck you were thinking. Oh no, he was thinking. That's the thing. He's not impulsive. Okay? Because me, I watch. Pay attention. He's not impulsive. He said it exactly to attract his base, like he's been saying in the league, the portion of league videos they want you to see. I'm just fixing my queen hair because I'm the queen oracle. Oracle, whatever. Damn it. Yeah. XSX Miss, what's up? What's happening, guys? Yeah, what I was saying. So, because in the pieces they gave us, he did say he's the doesn't want to say anything that will piss off his base. So basically, all the dumb shit he says, okay, as he said, is paradoxically to favor his base. But sir, running as a president is a different game. Okay? A different game. You cannot be saying all that mess. Okay? And even though we're like 12% of the population, but a good portion of them are mulattoes and Cartrans and Metis. Okay? You can't do that. A good portion of them are, that's messed up. The real owners of this land, they're the most minority. The Native Americans. So you're going to have to change that rhetoric and walk back on what you said, especially with that leaked video. That doesn't help at all. It doesn't. Because you say you wanted to come hot. Because that part of the video, I saw it. Like, you can see it. Like, he was kind of irritated about it. Dale, done. Okay? I'm almost done. I'm at my commercial break in a minute. But, yeah. Yeah, the stuff they're showing, it's not helping. Saying that you don't want to piss off your base, like, and the fact they leaked it, goddamn. To me, it just proves some of the things. Like, if like I wasn't black, I said that because he looked kind of really worried, like really insecure about things. Maybe that's why he was like offensive, very defensive. He was very defensive in the video. Yeah, he looked very vulnerable in the video. I'm like, in a sense, if it is his white base, even if they're Donald Trump people, you show that, you show a very vulnerable man who's afraid of losing. That's what you just did. But in a sense, you shoot yourself in your own foot by doing that. It didn't show him like a villain. It's the contrary. It showed him as a vulnerable man. At the same time, it proved all my hypotheses. Okay, it proved all of them. So, so then when he says nobody cares. So Casey insisted his wife, nobody cares. He said, nobody cares? And gets like, not even a little. Nope, you shouldn't say that at all. So the footage also shows Desantis downplaying comments made by right-wing author David Horowitz, whom Desantis had praised and who had hosted numbers of conference where Desantis spoke. Okay, like I said, you're up there, so it's in the house. Horowitz had said that Black Americans didn't feel gratitude towards white people for their sacrifices and ending slavery. For what? For what? The plantation you're living in, who you think got you rich over it? Okay? All the wealth you got, how you think you got it? It's not if oppressing Black people here, it's oppressing my people in Haiti also. How about you give us back the $500 billion in gold? Actually, no, it was 500 and 200 years ago. Yeah, 500 billion. No. That's why you can't give that money back. You rather give us coup after coup. Because you know you cannot pay us back. You cannot. You're broke ass motherfuckers. Yeah, this is how stupid the game is. When you begin that war, that's the first thing I saw the GDP. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember that. And I went and checked it. Russia's GDP was 1.6 when you started the war. Their debt, I think it was like a 300 billion. I remember. Now Russia GDP is 2 point something trillion. Okay? And the debt is 400 billion, which means last time the GDP was five times. Yeah, the GDP was, I'm pretty sure it was like 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times higher than the debt. Now, the GDP is 5 times higher than their debt. You made them richer. Okay? So, this article that said DeSantis did a mistake. That was before he announced his bid for presidency. Okay? Because, let's see. That was said now or never. Ron DeSantis should have announced immediately after Easter weekend, as I had advised in these pages back then. He would have had a wide open zone and would have shifted the conversation away from Trump, the persecuted, to the hopeful tomorrow that a DeSantis presidency would bring. He missed his opening then. Now he's having his preferred time stolen away from him. This is why I say DeSantis act a lot like the Chinese proverb or say, I don't know, like if a nail stick out, you have to beat it until it's even with everything else. So basically, Trump is the nail that stick out. The reason I'm going to say that, because if you remember, last time I talked about DeSantis, because I was talking about Xi Jinping. I don't remember if it's last time or time before. Because when you look up his history, and you find out that Xi, even though he claimed to power, but he was very like in low key. You don't know about him. Like he's like, like do what you tell him to do. He's gaining momentum, but it's like in a low key. He was like, if you watch House of Cards, he was in the down low. You don't know he's there. So, shit, Kwame on the house. On the house, Kwame, I'll give you that. On the house, he deserves it. Okay, he deserves it. No, he is the monkey. We ain't. Because right now, bruh, you monkeying up. Okay? That ain't us. So, man, you got me distracted. Like, she, right? So, but she had a major contender. I forgot his name. And at the last minute, that contender got arrested for corruption. And while he was doing that, she disappeared for 10 days. There was a whole lot of speculation about she, because the guy before was Shen Zimen. Okay, and Shen Zimen, in a sense, favored she, but there was this other guy who, okay, whatever, give a minute. Okay, but there was Shen Zimen, I think, but after those 10 days when Shen Zimen stepped down, she became the new leader, the chairman of the CCP. And they were saying also because, he grew up in the system. Okay, he grew up in the system. He was one of those red princes because he grew up wealthy in the party. So he saw, what I say, he didn't want to see the party like crumble because, in a sense, he kind of right. If you crumble the CCP, the whole country will fall apart. That's the thing. When you're removing the dictator, you better have like a system ready right then and there. You don't, you end up with Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria. Although Syria is getting back together. Okay, 10 minutes, nigga. 10 minutes. Yeah. But she want to get out. I ain't getting up. Hey, Gifty, what's up? So, because of that fear that the country was for. Because not only that, he's probably a trillionaire. You don't know about it. Because we don't even know how much money she has. Putin, they say he has $200 billion, but probably got way more. Probably is a trillionaire. His house is covered with gold. Everything in the house is covered with gold. So, but then again, the Saudi king, every day, where, for example, if he rents a hotel here, he doesn't rent a room. He rents the whole hotel. And he wants his toilet to be in gold, his phone to be in gold. Everything has to be in gold. Okay? And of course, they own everything. And the people, they're living filth. It's not like there's a middle class. No. There's them, the Saudis, and there's the people living in filth. So back to Xi. Same principle, but the difference is China is communist. So there's a somewhat distribution of the wealth. Somewhat a distribution of the wealth. So that's why you see that the purchasing power is 5 times more than it was when they began. Actually, under Xi, it becomes their purchase power is just 5, which means they're living the good life. Even though stuff is super cheap in China, they are living the good life. Okay, which is why there's another problem we're gonna discuss when they're not living not so much that good life. So, yeah, the good life, right? So in a sense, I said that Donald Trump is the nail that's sticking out, and DeSantis to me is trying to be the guy on the. You're not the guy on the low key, man. You keep putting out policies that pissing people off. You're not. You're not. You need to get in the mud. You're not. Yeah. Yeah. You need to get in the mud. So, yeah. So let me find what comparative to what DeSantis said. Let's find what Biden and Hillary Clinton said. Like Kwame said, he's the monkey. He sure is right now, because you ain't got the balls to face the drum. I said it. You got no balls to face the damn drum. Now these people laughing and talking smack about you on the news, leaking all kind of mess about you. So, find it. Find it. Yeah. Ooh, that light around my face. I can't see nothing. Let's see. Yeah, it's from the show I did about super predators. I found it. Remember the show we did about the black apex super predators? That's what we are. That's what we could have done. We're the nation of black apex super predators. Okay. Trying to find the stuff she said and the other thing the other guy said. It's not there. Damn it. It's not there, guys. It's not there. I can't see nothing because the light. I keep doing that. The light is so bright. I can't see nothing. I know where to find it. It's probably the thing I did about DeSantis. Hold on. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Damn, I brought a lot about DeSantis. What the fuck? I should be an expert in DeSantis. Ow! Mother had me interview the guy since I watched so much what he doing. Dog, every day, man. Every minute I go on what's the name? Microsoft, the Edge. You go Edge, DeSantis did this. DeSantis did that. DeSantis did this. It's annoying. Okay, I know you're tracking what I'm doing, but It's like right now they're bombarding you with trans movie, gay movie, black and white movie. Like, God, man, you don't need to do that. We know how life is. Okay, I can handle one, two, but I'm like the woke people, the conservative. Like, God damn, come on, man. Who not? What's his name? Ariel and the Little Mermaid is gay. Who else gonna be gay, man? Fuck. Ariel left the prince. Ariel, he left the prince for another girl, another mermaid girl. Like, whatever. Yes. Mom, 10 minutes, no. Oh, 10 minutes. Actually, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. God damn it. Oh my God. Monte, no, monte, monte. Monte. All right. Monte. Okay, so you're trying to find it. I know I have them here. Okay. That I know I have them here. Okay. So, God damn it. Well, I have the stuff, man, because I got the tapes. But because you can no longer find Biden saying what he said. You can no longer find him. You can look through all the things. You cannot find him saying what he said. They scrubbed that thing from the internet. Yeah, who called us beyond the pale? Beyond the pale. What? Man, I cannot find it. Why can I find it? I know I had it. Anyway, did that. I know I have it. Hold on, just play that thing and just listen to it. Because and I can just say it. Because I know I have it. I cannot find it. And dog, I'm like 2 seconds. Whoop your ass. Because you drive me crazy. Like, what's her name? Britney Spears crazy. Let's see. All right. All right. Here you go. That's the thing. Thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents. You hear this shit? Tens of thousands of them, born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision. I'll leave this monkey head up alone. Without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience. Without any structure, without any conscience developed. That's what he said about us. Developing, their will or a portion of them will become predators. In Madam President, we have predators among us. Now he acting all senile like he didn't say that. Yeah, he said that. So that's way, dog. That's way worse than what Desantis said. Way worse. Okay. What's the name? Hillary said they have to bring us to heel. They're no longer kids. They're the kind of folks we call super predators. No moral, no conscience. That's what they called us. I don't know about that. About pro this. Biden not pro. What's it? Trump not pro Republic. Trump is pro Trump. Trump is not doing this because he want to be president. He's doing this because it makes him feel good. Okay. DeSantis, on the other hand, I can say he's doing that for his ambition. Okay, if you track like his political career, like this is ambition for him. Okay, even though that when you think about it, these people never think about us. They don't. You know, it's their ambition to become president of the United States. But it's not the ambition to make sure we, the people, are okay. It's not. You know? It's maybe like one of us was like, take a step back and help everybody else. We make it and we help the others. You're correct, Master Glam. He loves politics. And this guy lived for that. Because he said he paid his way through college. So he said he went to Harvard or Berkeley. Because he got his scholarships. He went to Berkeley. Then he stopped, went to Iraq War. I think he spent 8 years or something. And then he came back, finished Berkeley, and then he went to Harvard to become a lawyer. And then he became a lawyer, prosecutor, judge. Okay. And then he got caught in a group chat in Facebook writing stupid racist thing, which he removed himself from on time because he applied for congressman. He became a congressman, and now he's governor. So the only reason we knew about Ron DeSantis when he ran for governor is because Donald Trump endorsed him. If Donald Trump didn't do that, you wouldn't know nothing about DeSantis. So you can say whatever you want. This guy know how to. Most likely he was with his way to the presidents. Because that's why I compare him a lot to Xi. Because he's the nail that doesn't stick out. You just I don't know. Oh, that's the sentence. That's a lot of him. So to wrap it up, because I need to talk about China, let's read some of that Donald Trump interview. I don't need that. Save. Yo, give me a minute. Give me a minute, okay? Because she drives me nuts. Onale, no. Onale. Onale, là. Mais move up là-bas. Là. Okay? God. I mean, nuts. Now open the door. She doesn't want to go. She don't want to go because she just wanted the door to be open. She's back. Oui, mama. Mommy love you too. Mommy love you too. Okay? Guys, this is what you need to do. If you're in Ghana, South Africa, Botswana, y'all need to inquire what I need to bring my cat. Because wherever I go, she goes. She ain't going, I ain't going. So what I need, what paperwork I need, because she's a service pet. Wherever I go, she goes. Et va me quitter chat là, même quitter sorti. Oh, ça me fait quitter sorti. Pastor Glam. She left now. I think she wanted me to leave with her. Nah, not yet. Okay. Running my groove, man. Hold on, not you. Apollonia. All right, so let's see. Let me see some of the interview. Okay, here we go. Okay. We got this. He said, because I'm not going to read the question. I'm just going to read this is sticking out like a nail in China. It's still sticking out like a freaking nail. I got to fix the hair anyway afterwards. Yeah. So he said, I think it's a shame that what happened. What happened? Oh, the voting. If you look at the vote, Oh, through the vote. Okay. They found millions of votes on camera. Okay, on government cameras where there were stuffing ballot boxes. Okay, I think it's a shame that what happened. I think it's a very sad thing for our country. I think it's a very sad thing, frankly, for the world, because if you look at what's gone to our country has gone to hell. Our borders are bad. Our military has been bad. Well, I got to give him that. Right now, folks, like I said last week, there's 140,000 or 150,000 refugees at the border. They're processing them so damn much that yesterday I made $150 in interpreting. That's how bad it is. I received call back to back from Border Patrol. So every week, that's how it is. Like last week, I think I worked on the Thursday, Friday, I made $300 translating back to back. Yesterday, I had to, man, I quit at 11 something. I'm tired. Because I clocked in at 8 a.m., but the calls that from CBP, they come late. So normally, I guess it's mostly California and Texas. So they're 3 hours late. So the call they start at 4 p.m. And each call is like 40 minutes, 1 hour. And the accents are really very thick, the French one. So sometimes it's just, they don't understand what I'm saying. So I'm like, which dialect do you speak? Because obviously you have trouble understanding what I'm saying. So which dialect? And most of the time, they don't speak really French. I mean, they know French, but don't speak it. So, and that helps because I say exactly what language they really speak, and they can actually communicate. Like there was one case, the guy had another of the refugees, another migrant translate for 2 other migrants. So I was trying to understand one migrant that was translating for 2 other migrants. You're correct, Grifty. Babylon is imploding from within. You are correct. And I say we Black people need to be prepared because there'll always be a scapegoat. Okay? When we look at it, some of us got wealth, not all of us, but like, maybe 1 million of us, they got wealth. So this country's imploding. Who after they take all your 401k, IRA, Medicaid, Medicare, because they're getting it. That's why they're cutting it. Who's the best next thing? That's us. Before that arrive, we need to leave. Because me, that's why I'm asking you. Okay? Me, I don't want to move like right here in Jamaica or Dominican. No. I want to be as far as possible. I don't be in like Nicaragua. No. As far as possible. Okay? Me, I'm viewing Ghana, Botswana, South Africa. Okay? Those places. That's where I want to go. Tanzania. They live in Zanzibar. I don't know. Because I think Tanzania is really good right now. Oh, actually, Tanzania was in the list. Oh. I may want to visit Tanzania as well. So, oh, you're right. We're doing that now. But that's the thing, Master Glam. When they come, when revolution come, you can carry all that gold and silver. I can carry all that gold and silver. You need bitcoins, okay? I agree. Back gold. Me, I took all my shit out of the bag, man. Yeah, you should do like me, bro, because that's the second best thing. They're already seizing your money by switching to CBDC, which means once they do that, and I talked about it last week, they'll decide what you can spend or not, what you can spend on or not, how much you can spend or not. They'll decide if they need you to give your money or not that you work for. The money you save, you work for, they will tell you if you need it or not. It's okay. XS7 Mix, we're not going anywhere. You can put your phone on. And anyway, you can always replay it. It's all right. And you can put comments too. We'll get back to you. Promise. Okay. So we need to be prepared. So off. So yeah. So it's like we have really become in many ways a third world country. And it's very sad what's happening in the administration. It's something that we will turn around on one day. We'll turn on one. It's something we'll turn around on day one. Bullshit. Because you need capital to do that. Where you gonna find the capital? Bullshit. Where you gonna find the capital? Because obviously you're gonna start calling us all kind of predators without conscience and moral, and you're gonna look real thirsty out on money. That's what's gonna happen. I call bullshit. So we were energy independent. Now energy is at a level that we have never had to pay before. I don't know. That happened to it in the 1939. Yeah, before the war. 1929. I think it's 1929. So nobody can afford to continue to pay what's happening with energy, but we were energy independent. We were getting out of Afghanistan with strength and dignity, and instead we got out. We looked like fools. You shouldn't have been in Afghanistan to begin with. You should not have been in Afghanistan to begin with. So they asked him, do you have any regrets about your actions on January 6th? January 6th wasn't him. Okay, now there's proof. It wasn't him. Because they did cut that part where Tucker Carlson showed it. He said to go home with peace. Yeah, we need to respect law enforcement. He did say, no, that wasn't him. Because actually, not only there were insiders from the day before inciting people to do that, because there was one informant that sued Donald Trump, I believe, and CNN, I don't know, one of them. Yeah. There was one insider, a few insiders. One, the Proud Boys, and another one. And then one guy showed from a different angle. He was in prison for a couple years until I think the tape Tucker Carlson released had him freed. So I didn't want him to show his version because I guess he had this footage. When you look at it, you can see that people were peaceful. They were not rushing to the Capitol, the door. They were not. The Congress door. They were not. He said he heard somebody said that they're telling them to rush to, somebody incite them to rush to the door. And they were not. There was somebody else. He said the person who were doing that, they didn't look like civilians. Okay, they were not civilians. Because from their look, they were infiltrators. So, and then out of blue, the door was open. He said also that door cannot open like that. You need to put in a code. You shut down that door. He said even like you cannot open that door. You can put a bomb, it won't open. So somebody from within had to open the door for them. So when it went out of control, that's the footage we need to find. Because that's the footage we need to find. Is They keep giving us that. I was suspicious of some of that because seeing it like January 6, January 6, January 6, January 6, January 6, January 6, they don't talk about nothing else. We talk about different things, right? We talk about different things since before January 6. Them like January 6, January 6, January 6, January 6, January 6, January 6, January 6. God damn it. I just don't put CNN on. That's how fucking annoyed I am with it. I'm annoyed with this January 6 mess. I'm tired. Okay? So, what else he said? Yeah, the January 6 thingy. I'm good, January 6. Oh, January 6. January 6. Okay, here we go. He says, January 6 again, we go back to it. But January 6 had to do with the fact that hundreds of thousands of people, and you don't see the pictures very often. A lot of people were there. Okay? Were there. Oh, and the crowd, that's true. The audience that was at CNN. A lot of people here probably were there. January 6th, it was the largest crowd. His classic Donald Trump. It was the largest, the biggest, the baddest, the greatest. It was the largest crowd I've ever seen. That was prior to walk down to the Capitol building. I don't think, and I've spoken to hundreds of thousands of people. I've never spoken to a crowd as large as this. Classic Donald Trump. And that was because they thought the election was rigged. That was because you made them believe the election was rigged. Then again, a lot of stuff that he said about Hunter Biden is true. Some of the stuff he said about January 6th is true. So I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, but I still want him to stop talking shit without evidence. Okay? I made a speech. I said, walk peacefully and patriotically. Many different things. In fact, I brought a list. See, that's how you do things. He brought he was prepared. That's normally those are not prepared. This time he was with CNN. He brought like all the tweets he published or posted. He brought it. So when they asked him, one of the biggest problem was that Nancy Pelosi, Crazy Nancy, as I affectionately call her, Crazy Nancy, and the mayor of Washington were in charge, as you know, of security, and they did not do their job. He's correct. Investigation has showed that. That showed that Nancy Pelosi and the mayor, they did not want extra security. Probably because it was a setup. It was a setup. They wanted that to go south, and then they'll be pointing the finger at Donald Trump and the jackasses who walked in the rotunda. So he said, they are in charge. Well, they were in charge. Well, I offered them National Guard. I said, we will give you soldiers. We will give you National Guard. We will give you whatever you want. And they turned me down. And in fact, Nancy Pelosi turned me down. And they found out he was saying the truth. Because they made it look like he didn't do nothing. I remember. I'm like, wow, really, bro? You left them high and dry like this? You didn't send nobody? Like, damn. Check it out. Stop checking out. Making me look bad. Yes. Because like everybody, I'm like, wow, really? Because, man, they really succeed in making Donald Trump look like a villain. Like, God damn. Wow. Yeah, it was bad. I mean, from their angle. So they set it up, and they had the camera crew probably and showing what they wanted you to see. Because from the Donald Trump groupies, you get their tape, you see a completely different story. So you gotta watch it on Redacted. I forgot the name of the guy. Yeah, I gotta look it up. Like his version of what happened on January 6th. And he showed the footage. So I think he got his website too and showed some of the footage. Yeah, you're correct. Gifty. You're correct. The guy, what's his name? The shaman? The QAnon shaman? Yeah, him and the other guy, they were giving him a tour. Because actually, some of them, even the QAnon shaman, they weren't wrecking the place. You know, there's a few actors like usually, you know, that which made me think probably Ocasio-Cortez was lying when she said that some dude barged in her office looking for her and that she was hiding behind her door. Then again, they have proof this bitch a liar. She a liar. They have proven it. It's not the first time she lied. So most likely she's lying about that too. Because I even have an article about her hair where they say she's all bark, no bite. That's true. And one of the first people who elected Nancy Pelosi as the speaker was her. Some of the most effed up bills, she endorsed it, including going to war. So the article was calling her a sellout. Yeah. She's absolutely, completely a sellout. I endorse that. On the House. So, what else he said? Okay, if you look, the mayor of Washington, lovely lady, she said, we don't want it. We don't like the look. Nancy Pelosi said, oh, we don't like the look. So if they would have had just, I offered them 10,000 soldiers, I said it could be 10,000. It could be more, but I offered them specifically 10,000. If they would have had at least 500 soldiers, you wouldn't have had the problem. They turned it down. And if you look at the inspector general report, he says they turned it down. That's true. Even before the investigation, that's true. Okay? They made a terrible mistake. And so Collins, the interviewer, said, Chris Miller was your acting defense secretary. He said, you never gave that order. Trump said he did not say that. Because he has testified that, Mr. President, he did not say that. So I don't know. So I didn't really look at it because already, you know, they're disproving everything they said. So, you know, there's already like the fact that you keep pushing it, something's off. Something's really off. The fact that they keep pushing it. And I was right. Something is off. Why you keep repeating? Why can't you move on? Because something's off. Okay. So let's be Donald Trump. So if you look at the January 6th, the day before, I said, please support the Capitol Police and law enforcement. They are truly on the side of our country. Stay peaceful. Stay peaceful. This was the day before. And this was in the form of Twitter. Now I use Truth Social. I think it's far superior. Okay. I hope everybody's on Truth. If you look January 6th, this is at 2 before 2:30. I am asking everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. It is right after. I'm not making Donald Trump voice back. It's right after as was happening. But what happened is they took it down. I don't know why. Yeah, they took that down. That's true. Took it down. I think they took it down because it was so good. They didn't. It was so good. No, they didn't die because it was so good. Was so good. They didn't want. That's on Trump. They didn't want. They didn't like it being there. I am asking this. This is, and we didn't know until I got it back because now I had 90 million people waiting for me to go back. But I'm on truth, and I'm staying on truth. I don't know, I'm truth. I'm staying on truth. All right, so here we go. See, listen, I'm asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol remain peaceful. No violation. We want no violation. We want no violence. Remember, we are a party of law and order. Respect the law. And our great men and women in blue, thank you. This one at 2:30. That was very early. So, Mr. President, I looked at the same timeline that you did. No, I know, but you didn't report that. You know why? Because it was taken down. What? It was taken down. It wasn't put back up. Nancy Pelosi and the mayor are in charge. I assume they were able to do their job. They weren't. Okay. And if you remember, I made a video right outside the Oval Office and the Rose Garden. And I'm proud of that video. I didn't have a script. I have a script. I don't need scripts. Like a certain people, like a certain person that's in the that's in right now. He's talking about Biden. It's right there. It's right. It was a great video. It was a beautiful video. I mean, I don't want to read it all, but you have. You have to go home now. We have to have peace. We have to have law and order. We have to respect the great people of law and order. We love the people of the law and order. We can't play into the hands of those other people. We have to have peace. Please go home, I said. You know what they did? Okay? They took that down. And you know, to this day, it hasn't been put up. And the reason is it's so good and so conclusive that all of this nonsense and all this nonsense, all the tens of millions of dollars that have been spent are just wiped away with this one. And they have never put it back. They had another one that they did the same thing. This brought something else. Let's see what he did about the girl, the chick. Okay, he said that was about Mike Pence. I like Mike Pence very much. He's a very fine man. He's a very nice man. He made a mistake. His lawyer said, you cannot move. I called him the human conveyor belt. I said, even if the votes you mean, I talked to his lawyers. Even if the votes are absolutely fraudulent, he can't send. Yes, sir, he can send them back. And the Democrats played it, and the RINOs, the rhinos, played it. And then the election was over. They told them he couldn't do it. And Mike said to me, I can't do it. The lawyers told me I can do it, they can do it. Okay. So, but the lawyers were wrong because right after the election, they all met the rhinos and the Democrats, and they work out a plan to make sure that future president don't do what I said you could do. Okay, let's try to find what he said about the chick because I need to move on to the Chinese. I think I'm the only person in history who had a charge like that. Usually you leave office and you say, I'm sorry, but I'm going back home. I'm back home to my family and everything. I'm going to be, huh? Oh, snap. Oh, it's next week. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm going to back home. I'm going to my family and everything. I'm going to be resigned. My poll numbers went up, and they went up with other fake charge too. Because what's happening is they're doing this for election interference. I think that's how he talks. So, I got to first, and I got to make the face too. This woman, I don't know her, the lady he raped. I never met her. I have no idea who she is. I had a picture taken years ago with her husband. Nice guy, John Johnson. He was a newscaster. A very nice man. Nice man. He called them an ape. Happens to be African American. Called them an ape. The judge wouldn't allow us to put that in, because that would have shattered the case. Shit. So I call her name. So her dog or her cat was named Vagina. He's a rapist. That's a rapist. The rapist find all the dumb shit you did and put him on the spotlight. Meanwhile, they did rape you. The judge wouldn't allow that to put that in. All these things. But with her, they can put on anything, Access Hollywood. The writer said there was a jury of 9 people who found you liable of sexual abuse. Do you think that it will deter women's from voting for you? No, it won't. Mm-mm. It won't. They don't care. They don't care because they see Donald Trump as a victim, and they don't want Biden. They don't care. So, no, I don't think so, because I think the whole thing, so you understand, ready? I never met that woman. I never saw that woman. This woman said I met her at the foot door of Bergdorf Goodman, which I never go into other than for a couple of charities. I met her in the front door. She was about 60 years old. Yeah, that's a rapist. Downgrading her. That's a rapist. This is like 20, 23 years ago. So she's 80. That means she's 60, right? That ain't 80 something. I gotta look up that story. Now I gotta look it up. Now you say she was 60. Okay, so you mean because he's 70 and something now? You mean your thirsty ass? Your thirsty ass rape a 60-year-old woman? Goddamn. I thought you liked young girls. He said, all right, I met her in the front door of Bergdorf Goodman. I was immediately attracted to her, and she was immediately attracted to me. We had this great chemistry. That's the narcissism. We're walking into a crowd at the department store. We had this great chemistry, narcissism, and rapist. And a few minutes later, we end up in a room, rapist, a dressing room of Bergdorf Goodman, right near the cash register. And then she found out that there were locks in the door right next to the cash register. She said, I found one that was open. She found one. She learned this at trial. She found one that was open. What kind of woman meets somebody and brings them up, and within minutes you're playing hanky-panky in the dressing room, okay? I know about that shit, man. I wasn't there. I don't know, but the fact you're saying all that mess, you raped her. I don't know if she was married then or not. John Johnson, I feel sorry for you, John Johnson. You raped her. You raped her. You raped her. You raped her. Just to understand, because I was walking at a department, because I was very famous then. And I owned the Plaza Hotel right next door. And I owned the buildings around it. I'm not going into a dressing room of a crowded department store. Then I said, if she was, okay. Then I said, if she was being raped, and by the way, that they said she wasn't raped, okay? That was her charge. It wasn't. I don't believe you. Okay, so the brother said they found that you sexually abused her. Oh, that was say what the okay, that didn't. That didn't say he didn't rape her. And I didn't do anything else either. You know that. Because I have no idea who the hell she is. I don't know who this woman is. You're too defensive. You raped her. Because a man who didn't do it, he wouldn't talk that much. You wouldn't be that defensive. Okay? And I swear on my children, you raped her. Hey, you raped her. I swear on my children, which I never do. I have no idea who this woman is. This is a fake story, made up story. Break time. Lance, I need to drink something. Oh, shit. I forgot to get my mug. Yo, I drink only in expensive mugs. I upgraded to Austrian and German mugs. Okay? Once upon a time, I used to wear perfume I buy Ross, dress for less. I used to dress from Ross, dress for less. Shit, I even buy my nightgown, panties. No. My bras come from Macy's, okay? And I like the expensive shit. The perfume, the more expensive, the better. I like them around the $200-300. Like the last one my brother gave me my birthday is $400. Okay, I like the expensive stuff. I actually another expensive shit I got because I got 2 canes from Egypt. Because I have to use a walking cane. Where's the Ukrainian shit at? That's crap. I bought 2 crap that was from Ukraine. One, the head keeps getting off. Good thing I bought the Egyptian ones. Master Glam, you're correct. But the fact that he keeps, that's a rapist. That's key to rapist. You know that. Because he keep downgrading her. That's a rapist. And swear on your kids? No, that's a rapist. You know, that's a liar. But yeah, the cane I bought, they're from Egypt now. They're ebony and brass. So let me get my cane, my Egyptian cane. Is there ebony in Egypt? Okay. It's kind of sad that Egyptians are talking smack about black people now, especially because of the Cleopatra, some dude. So I'm like, I don't know this dude. I never seen that dude. But this dude show up on television. This dude said that I never met that dude. But that this dude show up on TV saying that black people are stealing his culture. Egyptian history and culture is his culture. His property. We're stealing his culture. Wait. Egypt was conquered by Kush. All the Egyptian statues, the nails are broken, and we know why. They got big ass Negro lips. Even if it's broken up, you can see that big ass Negro's nose. Are we still in your culture? Huh? Let me go get my mug. I'll be right back. Be like Chappelle Show. Stay put, folks. We were right back with the world according to Beatrice Noel. I need my mugs. Be right back. Lance, I'll be right back.
I'm right here. I got you.
Yeah. Where's my baton? So I can show y'all my Egyptian baton. Okay, that's my baton. Let me go get my mug. I like expensive stuff. Damn it. Let me get this. So I can put it back when I'm done talking. But I need to pee. Needs to pee. And then I'm back. This is my German mug. Need to pee. Boy, where's the back? Come here. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Now I had to turn off one of the lights because my ass gets clean before I shit. Okay, so where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay. I am back. We're back. Kids, folks, thank you for hanging out with us. Whatever. So, this is a crab I bought from Ukraine. I thought it would be cool. That thing dropped like a couple of times, and see, every time I have to glue it and tape it. I bought a $60 cane. Don't start that bullshit. Because the door's almost closed that she wants in. I bought a $60 and Amazon. It lasted me 4 years. This, it hasn't been a year yet. It hasn't been a year. Okay? Whatever. This is my Egyptian cane. Okay? So, how much I bought it? I think it's $160 some sale. That's $200 no more. But it has ebony and brass. It's so sexy. So normally that cane should have been more expensive, but I got it. I got it for $160. Yep. Yeah, the thing is, it's so slim, like that one. I can leave that such, but this I had to like tighten the hole because it keeps falling off my hand. Because me, I got carpal tunnel, and I tend to forget, and my cane keeps swollen. That's why I bought the handle. If I forget, it's hung to my hand, so I don't forget. I'm a little thirsty. Yeah. See, I bought it. I don't know if it's Austrian or German, one of them. I got like 5 of them. If you go on my Instagram, you see them. I think there's 2 of them I haven't shown yet. Yeah, but there's a small one I drink coffee. There's a big one. I drink coffee with milk. And there's this one. I drink juice. And there's another one. I drink juice also. So, mass stabbing in China. So, if we look at the stats for us, when it comes to mass shooting, I got to look up like if there are stats like that for around the world. There's for everybody else except China. And Africa, because that's a different story. It's tribal war. But here, and for Europe, it's like, those jihadists and terrorists, homegrown terrorists, knuckleheads. And this is terrorism. And they like to point at us that, well, no. Because even one point, I got by Instagram, saying that I posted a hate speech about saying that 60, almost 70% of white folks, well, of shooters are white folks. I'm like, I called them out like, you full of shit, because I even had it. I didn't say it. It's a doctor in criminology that said it. Okay, he did research from 1910 till today, and from his stats, 70% of mass shooters are white. Okay? 70%. So let me look at the stats. Yeah, it kind of pissed me off that the Instagram did that. Like, how is that hate speech? Because, you know, and then again, I posted another thing for the trailer for today's show, and that's how there's copyright infringement because of the song I used, and I got the song exactly from the app. You know what? With your little Bangladeshi and Indian folks that are censoring, okay, stop effing with me, okay? Stop effing with me. Because I know you don't have a group of white folks in, clicking. No, you got them from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. Let's keep it real. You know? The same way you get heads up who you should favor or not. No matter how exactly horrendous what the people are saying. So me, I'm a small fry. And I abide by your rules. That's not me. I don't want to make a big deal out of those things. Because at any moment, they can kick you out. If at any minute they can kick you out, then you shouldn't rely on it like that. So the stats. Oh, I can't see nothing, man. I can't see nothing. The light's so damn bright. Better. All right, let's see. It's in Microsoft Edge. Oh, I can't see nothing, man. Oh, I can't see nothing. Oh, yeah. Better. Oh, my God. Can't see anything. Let's see. Mass shooting. Mass shooting. Okay. Gun violence. Okay. Gun violence archive. Oh, come on. Hold on. I got to turn off my VPN. Shall we? Because, okay. I started to turn off. Let's see. Past year. I got to look through it to see which state has more mass shooting. And I guess in another show we'll talk about that. So, last year, there was 646 mass shooting, 36 mass murder. When I say mass shooting, when it's more than 2 people, that's a mass shooting. So there may be domestic, there may be, I don't know, commercial, whatever. But if it might be like just homicide, family side, like in their house. So, yeah, I got ginseng and stick and cinnamon stick in there to lower my blood sugar. At the same time, I'm enjoying it. God damn. 2021, the first year of Biden presidency, there were 690 mass shooting. 2020, while the pandemic, there were 610 mass shooting. 2019, before the mess, there was 414 mass shooting. 2018, there was 336 mass shooting. It just kept. I think that pandemic made it worse. 2017, first Donald Trump year. There's 348 mass shooting. 2016, last year of Obama, 383 mass shooting. They don't say mass murders. Let's say for 2021, how many mass murder, mass shooting, 28 mass murder in 2020, 21 mass murder. So there was way more this year. Okay, 2019, 31 mass murder. After that, they didn't show it. Okay, in 2015, there was 336. In 2014, second term of Obama, 272. Now, the thing with China is that they're suppressing it really bad, I guess not to create panic. But in my estimation, from my calculation or hypothesis, there's probably half as much mass stabbing as there are mass shooting here. So if we have 600, probably there's like 300 yearly mass stabbing, maybe 200 mass stabbing per year in China. So let's see. Let's go to one of the articles. Oh yeah, let me send the link for the mass shooting. Hold on a minute. Give me a minute. Let me get the link. Gun Violence Archive. No, I want exactly where you can see the yearly gun violence thingy. Later on, I'll upload the document about the mass stabbing and the leak thing about Desantis so y'all can read it at your own leisure. Okay? All right, let's see. Let's go on the show. Okay. All right. I just put it in the group chat right nowish. You should see it. You click on it, you should see the number of mass shooting. I also have a document from a Dr. Dew. I don't know if it's Dewey or Dew, but he's the one who did the research and find out that 70% of mass shooters are white. And Instagram made threats to shut me down because I was telling the truth. Hold on. Let me get it. Because I know. Is it still my library? I think I took it out from my library. Okay, hold on. Let me get. But I know it's in the other library. It used to be in my Google Drive. Now it's on my Microsoft Drive. Where's my library? Yeah, I keep it there because you never know when I'm outside. Where is it? Where's the thing that said article? Is that here? Okay. So it should be here. It should be here. Dang it. Ah, it's right in front of my face. Should not everything. Should DU. No, it's DU. BUWE. That's the name of the guy. Okay, so social construction of mass murder. Okay, the pattern and prevalence of mass shooting. I think that's the one. Pattern, but yeah, here it is. Okay. So familicide are by far the most common form of mass murder, making up nearly 45% of all mass killing since 1976. Familicide most often involve a male head of the household killing his partner, spouse, ex-spouse, fiance, their children, relatives, and some combination of these. God damn. What up, Willie? God damn. Okay, so mass public shooting are also, by their very definition, very visible act of violence. The result from my 2000 study showed, for example, that publicly occurring mass killing were significantly more newsworthy than those which took place in a residential setting, because there's way more of them. Okay, when they talk about mass murder, it's the public one. There's way more. Like the rest of the 600, they're like familicides. So more so than other mass murder, mass public shooting tend to be exceptionally newsworthy because they are riveted, emotionally evocative incidents that epitomize news as theater, a morality play involving pure innocent victims and offenders who seemingly went berserk in the public setting. Psychopaths. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find the numbers. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. The juicy part. In prior research, I reported that the average number of victims killed and wounded in 900 mass murder from 1900 to 1999 was 5.4 and 4.0, respectively. That, okay, so all right, so the vast majority of mass public shooters act alone. Mass public shooting, like the one committed at Columbine, are relatively rare. That's true. It's like every day there's a mass shooting. Actually, no, every day there's one. It's not mass murder, mass public murder. Okay? Of the 160 cases, 153, 96%, were carried out by lone offenders, with the exception of one female offender who committed a workplace shooting in California in 2006. I remember that one. All the mass public shooters have been male. Nearly 2/3 have been white. I repeat, nearly 2/3 have been white. They're pinning that shit on us now. No, that's y'all. Even that crazy freak that nobody asked to transition. No, that was schizophrenic, and nobody asked you to turn into a man. Now you became angry. You went and butchered a whole bunch of people, 6 people, 6 kids, and now they're making you like the victim. Like the audacity. Hey, the audacity. 6 families lost their loved one. One of them was her psychologist who lost his kids. And she's the victim? So, like I said, all the mass public shooters have been male. Nearly 2/3 have been white, whereas roughly 1/5 have been African American. 1/5, assholes. 1/5. The average age among mass public shooters is 35 years old. Nearly 80% were under the age of 45 at the time of the attack. While not all mass public shooters have a history of mental illness, a little more than 60% have been either diagnosed with a mental disorder or demonstrated signs of a serious mental illness prior to the attack. All right? So let's move back to China. Let's move back to China. Lord. Okay, let me get the article and ship it to y'all, so you can get the link and read it, so that when you hear white folks talking about us, so you're like, hey, okay, facts. Facts. Why Kenya and Kanye are trending? Why? Oh my God. What, Kanye's in Kenya? All right, hold on. Let me get the thingy. Let's see. Where's my article? Let's see. Dr. Dew. D-U-E-E. That's how I get on my damn nerve. It does. It gets my damn nerve, bro. What's the name of the article? Get my damn nerve, man. It's called The Patterns and Prevalence. Let me just type that with the shorter hand. The patterns and prevalence. Got it. So I'm gonna put it in my Google Drive, because the cloud is a pain in the butt. It's a serious pain in the butt. All right, just put it on Drive. It's easier. Yeah, OneDrive. It's like Google Drive is easier. You don't need permission. Oh shit! But I knew that already. Florida becomes first state to ban CBDC. Good. Even though they're gonna make it, I don't know how you're gonna do that. I don't know how he's going to do that. I said, just click on the article. That's not new, but so it's official. So it's official now. It's a good thing for us, which means if you live in Florida, they cannot seize your asset. It's a very good thing. So most likely, if he's not, he might succeed. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I cannot I can't speculate, but no, that's not really a hypothesis I want to bet money on yet. But back to what I was trying to do. I opened the article, and as soon as I'm done talking with y'all, I'm going to read it. And I'm going to do a hypothesis with ChatGPT about the possibility of Florida to succeed. We'll see. I drive. Right. What's the thing that says article? Did I remove it? Yeah, I did. I removed it. Damn it. All right. Just delete that one. Okay. And find it. Folder. Upload. Okay. All right. I need to read this. The mortgage discrimination. You can read this. Download. Get link. Nope, make it public. Let anybody with the link. Okay, and make it public like that you can find it. Okay. Okay. So even if you don't just have the link, you just look up the patterns and prevalence of mass public shooting. Mass public shooting, yeah. So because most likely you'll find mine because you can no longer find it for free. You look it up, you're gonna have a hard time finding it for free. All right, let me send it to y'all right now. And then we're gonna read some of the stuff that's happening in China. Because before I knew about it, because there's one, that one, yeah, that one, 160 people got hurt and 30 people died. It was like they're blaming on the Uyghur, but bullshit. 20 young people, 20 young people. They walked to a train station, with machetes, they started stabbing and hacking people. 60 people got hurt. It was a bloody station. All you could see in the station is blood, and 30 people died. All right, here's the link. Let's see. I gotta go to YouTube to give it to y'all because I'm in a different computer. The one I'm talking to you, yeah, it's the huh? What the fuck she was thinking? T.Y. Savage sung Beyonce's song at the king's coronation. I'm really disappointed in you, T.Y. Savage. Really, really disappointed. I don't care about Beyonce, but the fact that you went to song for colonizers, even if it's for the money, sell out. Okay, so I'm going to Lance. I don't see the video. My history. Okay, here we go. I'm very disappointed in her. Okay, so again. Oh, yeah. All right. All right, guys. So here it is on the Google Drive. And you can read it yourself. I already highlighted the part that was interesting to me. Like, see, 70% of y'all are mass shooters. That's the part that interests me the most. Because now you keep pinning all your mess, all your problem on us. When it's not fat people, it's black people. Like all your cause is black people. Let me tell y'all, okay? All of us need to have that mentality because they've fucked up so much, they're effing up so much with that war, having a mentality that all of us might have to migrate. All of us. Even the coons. You stay, that's at your own leisure. Because they will seize everything you got. Just like they did all of the Holocaust with some people in Europe. Okay? So even if you're mad, only 12 million of y'all died. We, over 1 billion of us died. Okay? So you can't compare that number at all. You can't. You weren't slaves. Okay? You cannot compare yourself with us. Especially if the Bible came from us, the Torah came from us, Jesus came from us, Moses came from us, but most of them, Abraham came from us, all of them, they came from us. So that's a lost argument. So let's see. mass shooting, right? Not mass stabbing, mass stabbing. So it's just like here. I think the government is saying, "Oh, it's people." We have never got mental illness, but now this is because it's people taking revenge on society. No, nigga, you're not right in the damn head. You're not right. You're not right in the head. You cannot say that's a societal pattern. You're not right in the head. You know, like right now in Haiti, I can say nothing because these people live in violence every day. That's what they see. What do you expect they will respond to criminals like? They will respond with what you've been having them enduring. Violence. So, I mean, I can't blame them at all. Okay? So, that article was in August 2022. Because I was doing a research, because I was a couple. But then I went, because my doctor, I told about mass stabbing. He's like, wait a minute. Yeah, I said, thought I was going to say the one in 2014, where 100 and almost 200 people got stabbed. But then I keep finding 2003, 2002, 2018. There's a whole bunch of them. That's a whole bunch of that they let us see. There's probably hundreds and hundreds of them happening that they don't want us to know. So, from what we know, around 100 children and adults have been killed and hundreds more injured over the past decades in apparent uncoordinated lone wolf attacks. Yeah, it's uncoordinated. Because, like here, it's uncoordinated. They're just disgruntled white folks, Karens, you know? They're so entitled, they grab a gun and go kill people who has nothing to do with what's going on with them. So, on Wednesday, August 2nd, 2022, 3 people were killed and another 6 injured in an attack at a kindergarten in China, southeastern Jiangxi province. According to police, a 48-year-old gangster wearing a cap and a mask stormed the private nursery school in Anfu County, officials posted on China's Twitter-like platform Weibo. On March 2010, at least 8 elementary school students in Fujian province were killed in a knife attack, sparking fear at the time of copycat crimes. I'm not sure it's copycat, because there was a theory that the fact that religion is banned, because you know, with the Chinese Revolution under Mao Zedong, literature was banned unless it's them stupid ass communist books. Religious was banned, philosophy was banned. So the theory is that's there. That's not us. That the fact that you have them not growing with with has been since 1949. Was it 1950? The revolution? Okay, so it's been 80 years, right? That's 80. So it's been 80 years. They've been without religion, without morals, without philosophy. There's no Taoism. There's no Confucianism. There's no Buddhism. There's no what else they got? Tao. Okay, mostly it's Tao, Confucianism, and Buddhism. There's none of that for 80 years. So their theory is like, since the person has no example of moral or ethics, so they act out in a very despicable way. That's their theory. I don't know if it's sound or not. I would suppose if you live in a society, you wouldn't decide to behave like a fucking savage. You grab a knife and go around and stab kids, because they don't do adults. It's rarely they do adults. They work in kindergarten, you know. elementary schools, primary school, with a knife and start stabbing kids. Okay? So I would think, and it's a repeated pattern. Repeated pattern. Now, I cannot blame that on society. They're copycats. But I cannot blame on the fact that, you have no religion. No. In a sense, this was, I think it's like societal corruption in the sense that, a bitch is thirsty. The fact that, for example, I don't remember what year that happened. I think in the 2000, this dude was driving a little too fast. And the dude ran over a 6-year-old girl. A girl, if she came from school, if she going to school, he ran over her. So when he done that, of course, he stopped. But then he noticed she got up. Guess what he did? He drove back. Yeah, he went and drove back on her again. Make sure she dead. That's when people intervene and try to, stop him. His reasoning was that if she alive, he would have paid twice. If she's dead, you just got to pay once. You believe this shit? It was the same with one guy, because the guy, let me get the video, the YouTube video I was getting, because I wanted to get more example of mass stabbing from China. From what he's saying, which I was suspecting, it's a recurring pattern that they try to hide, but it's a recurring pattern. Let me get his video for y'all so you can watch it. Okay. Yes, this world is really sick. Everywhere you find a different madness. I guess with us African is different. I guess they're right in a sense, because we have like all of them stuff came from us. The Hammurabi's code, the religious, the Invindo, the Indian are so racist about it. Why do you think you got all your stupid ass legends? Where you got your gods? That's from us. Rama came to us 6,000 years ago. He came to us to get religion that he took to Scythia and then brought it to Persia and then y'all. Even the Arabs. Why do you think you got your religion? That's us. All of y'all who's not black. The reason you're there is because of us. So back to what we were talking about. Let me get the link and send it to y'all. I'm just going to use the tablet for this one. Oh my God. Every time I turn around, there's something else. What the hell? Germany and the EU will punish South Africa, probably because they do not want to punish out. They do not want to arrest Vladimir Putin. And I keep saying, everywhere, Putin needs to sit his ass in Russia. Most likely, they will try to kill you. Let me save it to watch later. Every time you turn around, man, there's some other drama. What the hell? Every time, man, there's another drama. Oh, let's go down. Okay, I go to history. Let me find them. Okay. So as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go slice carrots while I watch a movie with my brother. That's what we do. We watch show every weekend. I mean, I watch every night. Yeah, we watch some together. Ah, here we go. Revenge attacks. So yeah, it's really sad. But he's been very thorough. Me, I looked up everything. Not only he said, I went and asked ChatGPT, and it gave the dates too. Like, I should share what ChatGPT said. So I'm gonna add it to the document, and you can read what ChatGPT said. Well, GPT-4. I'm waiting on the fifth one. Guess him the fifth one is coming. Since I have the subscription, I guess I'll be the first one enjoying the fifth one. People with subscription enjoy the fifth one. So there we go. So that's the link. Where's paste? Paste. All right. You said definitely must see. And you can see how he talks about a mass shooting. Stabbing. Because owning a gun is illegal in China. So they use the next best thing, a knife. Yep, you're correct. It's sick. You're correct, Emily. It just, I'm not getting it. I don't understand it, but that's obvious mental illness. I don't understand it. That's whatever. So, let me continue reading. All right, so I did that part. So in March 2010, at least 8 elementary school students in Fujian province were killed in a knife attack, sparking fear at the time of copycat crimes. Later that year, in May 2010, a 48-year-old man killed 7 kids, injured 11 others with a cleaver at a kindergarten in Shanxi province. So if you go on my Instagram, some of the clip, I show that. So yeah, some of the clip, you see it. Let me just get my Instagram link and give it to y'all so you can see the video I made and all the kinky other videos that Lance saw. And he's like, maybe I should move back to Florida. You got my Instagram. You know, I use it to make the video, guys. And I put it on TikTok. Ah, damn. I started having Republicans and Democrats fighting on my post, man. Like, because I use the song Off With Heads, you know? That off with heads, dance to your head. Head will roll, head will roll. So that's the song. But since I don't like Democrats this much, I said off with woke's head. Head of Democrats will roll. No, I said no, off with Democrats' head, woke will roll. Like, Democrats lost it. So I'm going to Instagram. Wrong keyboard. Wrong keyboard. All right, here's my instant. Oh, is this Tuesday? It's 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. Yeah, I gotta go an event for the foundation I've been working for. I didn't know it was this week or next week, whatever. Let's see. Let me get the post, and y'all can watch it. Let me just give you my profile, okay? Because I had to post something else to clarify. I had to put something else, man, to clarify what I'm trying to say. Because those people went crazy. Okay? But at least I got 900 views. I got 900 views just over that. All right, let me see. Let me share with y'all. And you can see, like in the, so one half of the clip, just like today, I talk about Trump and DeSantis. And the other half, I talk about mass stabbing in China. They don't see the mass stabbing. They only see the fact that I said head will roll. But that's what the song says. So here it is. You can see it. So what's my thing in TikTok? I don't even know what's my TikTok. That's how much I don't pay attention. So let's see. They go TikTok.
Hello there. I am Tabitha Brown, and I
Shut up. Okay, it says, of course, Apex. So it says Beatrice_Apex. Of course, it says Apex. I'm the queen of the Apex Predators. Okay. Why not now? It's like 825 views. I'm good with that. So the other one is building up because I had to put the explanation because Democrats was losing their head on my thing. So, guys, violent crimes is rare in China. Just because we don't see it don't mean it's rare. Okay, compared with many other countries. Yeah, okay, compared with the others. Especially in major cities where security is tight. But there has been a series of knife and axe attacks in recent years, many targeting children. In 2015, police arrested a sword-wielding man. Sword? Who killed a Chinese woman and injured a French man in Beijing fashionable Sanlitun shopping and entertainment district. A sword? Such attacks are often blamed on people with mental illness or who have personal grievances. Knives are most commonly used because gun controls are extremely strict in China. This is why I say that they call it societal revenge. Okay, it's called societal revenge because it just is so angry with society. You go do something like that. This is why, but to me, here's the real reason. It's because when they do that BS, when it's not kids and it's adult, they applaud it. Like, for example, there was this university professor who was looking forward to a promotion. And there was this like that a CCP snitch that every time was hindering his promotion. So the last straw, I don't know what he did. There was one last straw. He came back to the school with a knife and stabbed the shit out of the guy. But he got arrested, of course, and sentenced. But throughout social media, they were applauding what he did. Well, okay, I don't have to be, because I'm applauding what's happening in Haiti. So, on the house. I don't know what's happening on the house. You can keep that one. You know, you can keep that one. So that's why that's the new excuse for the United to want to attend to fair and Haiti. No, we don't need your help. It was overdue. It's the fact that now you're so busy with the Russian that you don't have time for us. That's great. Now we got to clean up the mess you created. Let them all be butchered. Head will roll. Head will roll. Head will roll on the floor. Actually, no. Dick will roll. Dicks will roll. Fingers will roll on the floor. If not, you'll be burned alive. You know, with a tire wrap around your waist where the bottom is cooking you and your legs like this. Yes, I'm laughing because they deserve it. They deserve it. So let's go back to reading. Okay. They deserve every bit of what's happening to them. Okay. So sword wielding, man. What the hell? Okay, so that's one. So 2018, a woman injured 12 injured in Beijing mall knife attack. A woman was killed and 12 others people. Oh, a woman killed and 12 other injured. A woman was killed, 12 other people injured after a man carried out a knife attack in a mall in the busy shopping district in the Chinese capital, Beijing. Police said on Sunday. Beijing police said in a short statement they had detained a man over early afternoon attack at the Joy City Mall in the Xidan district. 3 men and 10 women were sent to hospital after the attack, and 1 woman died of her injuries, police said. God damn it. You know what? I don't think I want to go to China, man. I never did before, but now I'm good. Because I heard y'all detain American, so my black ass cannot be detained. I'm diabetic. Okay? I need my insulin. Okay? I have a service pet. I don't know if y'all going to eat or kill my cat. Because I saw what you did while COVID. You were murdering cats and dogs. I said murdering. Yeah, man. It's that it messed me up. People were throwing their cats like from 30th floor, 5th floor. Oh my God. That's just horrible. You would see tons of cats, in the net like they're a fish. That messed me up. Man, not because I have a service pet, man. That messed me up. Although I didn't have Apollonia yet. So, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Police said they acted quickly and handling the incident and identified detained man as a 35-year-old surnamed Shu from the northern province of Henan. The man had already confessed to carry out the attack to express his discontent, they said, but did not elaborate. Beijing radio showed pictures on their WeChat account of blood spattered on the floor and in parts of the mall, and at least 1 injured person being taken from the scene. Violent crime is rare in China compared to. Why do you keep saying that? Okay, why do you keep saying that? So, yeah, you're correct. XSX mixed. You're correct. This is people don't know how to, handle their problem. It just the quick solution is the next best thing. They go around with wielding knives and Lord have mercy. Let me read what ChatGPT said. ChatGPT. ChatGPT 4. Well, I gotta read this. I didn't read this. Let me read this. I'm gonna read. See, I'm a reader. Which one was it? The Chat 3.5? Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I remember now. Some reason I cannot find that discussion I had with ChatGPT. I cannot find the conversation about mass stabbing. Okay? All right. So, okay. Oh, I take it back. I can find it. Let's see. It says, okay, so the 2014 mass stabbing occurred in a train week. That's the one I need to find. The 2014 mass stabbing in a train station in Cuman. That one was the worst. Yeah, that one was the worst. Because you see in the videos like blood all over the floor in the train station. Because there was a market there. People from the market and from the train station were being stabbed and hacked. Man, what is wrong with people, man? Like, what the hell? You know, what is wrong with people? Like, you don't know how to, constructively handle your problem. So you just go around. You go around and, hack people. Okay. That's my brother laughing. Okay. Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Damn. On this and this, on this. Because I was reading about them too. Okay. All right. All right. So, paste. I'm trying to find that exact incident. Because that one was the worst. Okay. So, ABCAU. Okay. Okay, the numbers keep fluctuating. What is it? Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay. China charged 4 people in connection with the deadly attack at railway station in the southwestern city of Cuman. In March, state media, only 4? I remember there were 20 people. The government has said 8 knife-wielding militants from the restive western region of Xinjiang launched a premeditated attack at Cuman Station in Yunnan province, in which 29 people were killed, 140 injured. So almost 200 people injured. Police shot 4 of the attackers dead. China's leaders have vowed to strike hard at religious extremists and separatist groups, which they blame for a series of violent attacks in Xinjiang, the traditional home of the Muslim Uyghur ethnic minority. The Cuman Municipal People's Procuratorate found that the suspects were involved in organizing, leading, or taking part in the terrorist attack, as well as intentional homicide. The official Xinhua news agency said, citing prosecutor. The crimes of the 4 defendants are clear and the evidence is abundant, the prosecutor said. The Cuman attack was one of the single deadliest incident attributed by the government to militant. A suicide bombing in May killed 39 people at a market in Xinjiang, capital Umruki. What the fuck? Authorities have let out. Probably that's why when the concentration camp, the retrain camp, whatever they call it, started, because they're jihadists. They're from Yeah, they were, how do you call it, radicalized in Saudi Arabia. Any country, Saudi Arabia offers free education, those people come back radicalized. Ipso facto, Kosovo, Chechnya, where else? Okay, China, even here, Iraq, Syria, all of them, even like the 9/11 dudes, Saudi Arabia. So authority had let out the charge in March, but have now formally filed them, paving the way for an imminent trial. The four surviving defendants, all of whom have Uyghur names, are likely to be given the death penalty. What else you were expecting? 30 people died, 140 got injured. Probably, I have to find out when the concentration camp started. Because I think if I listen to, remember with Kim Iverson, is that they start having so many problems with the Uyghur that they started with that training camp, the re-education camp. Because from what she said in her investigation, it is those same people that put you there to unradicalize you. Oh, I forgot Russia too. Russia was having that problem as well. I remember once they would put a bomb in a train station, and Russia took action. So there was that one, and let me go look at ChatGPT again. There was one major one. The one in the shopping mall. Do I have it? Let me see if I have it. 2018. No, that's one I just read. Yeah, the one in the mall. Yeah, when one woman died and 12 other injured. Okay, there's another one that is just whack. Let me read that one for you. That's 2021, right? Let me find it. Okay, let's see. So the attackers were overwhelmingly male, were either killed, ended their life, or were put on trial and executed by the government. So, all right, let's see. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. Okay, yeah, that happened in Dalian. So 5 killed in Dalian, revenge against society attack. That's what they called it. Societal revenge. A man in his 30s, they're always in their 30s, killed 5 people in the northeastern China city of Dalian and injured another 5 in a planned car accident. Local police announced Sunday the suspect, a hairdresser surnamed Liu, had decided to take revenge against society after losing money. Are you fucking kidding me? After losing money in a failed investment scheme. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Scheme, according to the police. At 11:40 a.m. on Saturday, Liu accelerated through a red light at 108 kilometers per hour and plowed into pedestrians crossing the street at a busy intersection in the city downtown area. 4 people were pronounced dead shortly after, while the 5th later died at a local hospital. The police said Liu had not been drinking or on drug, okay, either illegal or prescription, nor did he had a history of mental illness. He was clear-minded when he committed his crime. Liu is now criminally detained on suspicion of endangering public security through dangerous means. leading to serious injury or death. According to China's criminal law, this offense is punishable by at least 10 years in prison, life imprisonment, or death. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy behavior. Huh? So when I live in Maryland, I would use the DC Metro station for work. Some young guy pulled out a knife on the train. Not sure why people would bring these things on the public transport. I don't know, man, but I have a knife. Yeah, I got, where's my knife? I ain't pulling at people, but I was carrying knife. 45 apple oranges. It don't mean I want to shank somebody. Oh, let me show y'all. God damn it. Why am I going to shank somebody? Okay, I can see y'all. Okay, here we go. Okay, see, it's not even that big. Is it like the length of a finger? Okay, y'all tripping. Okay, tripping. I always have one. Don't mean I want to shank people. I don't always carry one, and you never know. You know, I can't. Oh, I can buy a gun now. Shoot, I just gotta shop around and find out which gun. Okay, I gotta get. I don't know yet. I want one of them James Bond. I don't know, man. I gotta learn. I don't know, because I'm not familiar with guns. I take it back. In Haiti, you needed to have a gun in the house. We had two. Yeah, we had like a 32 and a 38. Okay, so now we got 45. So me, I don't feel comfortable with semi-automatic or automatic, just because of the fact if it's charged, you may have stray bullets. I don't like that, because with the 38, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna, unless you shoot, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, since Desantis passed a law where you can walk around, now you can just walk without license, with it concealed. You can walk with a concealed weapon without license. Because it has to be in your car, but now you can open carry. So I'm getting my gun. I got to. Because you get them freaks saying they'll shoot women in their bathroom. Dude, you don't look anything near a woman. Okay, I see them chiseled jaw, but no. I'm just gonna shoot you, cause one of y'all said it's time to it's call an arm and shooting us. So before you shoot me, I will shoot you. You don't look anywhere near a woman, you're dead, whatever you are. Okay. All right, let me go back to the lecture. So let me see, is there another case? And then we're gonna wrap it up, because I gotta go slice my carrots so I can stick with my diet, so I can lose my weight. I've been eating carrots for a few days. I need to eat my carrots so I can have that beautiful skin, the beautiful 47-year-old skin. All right, let me read like another one. I saw that one. Did that one? That's crazy. That is crazy. That's the one they're talking about. 2022. Okay. Okay. Suspect arrested in China kindergarten attack that killed 3. Let me get. Is it the same? Yeah, police in southern China are searching for a man who allegedly killed 3 people, injured 6 at a kindergarten in the country's southern province of Jiangxi on Wednesday. The 48-year-old suspect was identified by his surname Liu in a police statement. Sorry. No further detail of the Wednesday morning attack in the province, Anfu County, were given in the brief statement. China upgraded security at schools following a spate of deadly attacks in recent years, attributed largely to people bearing grudges against society or who had. Why are you bearing grudge against society exactly? Because they make it look like it's because they're not happy with the CCP, so that. So you're not happy with the CCP. You go around and stab people. Okay, so I know just I think I don't know if it's still the same in Cuba. Everybody's spying on everybody, just like in North Korea. Everybody can snitch on anybody. You never know. This is not constructive, bro. Why everybody can snitch on everybody? What the hell? So it's like a student can snitch on another student. Venezuela like that too, I believe. Your parents can snitch on you. You can snitch on your parents. You can snitch on your brothers and sisters. The neighbor can snitch on you. So you can't trust anybody. So I don't think it's a. I don't think it doesn't excuse that. For you to get a gun and go kill a whole bunch of people, it doesn't excuse that at all. It does not. It does not. It does not. They keep going back saying that China doesn't have a private gun. It don't mean nothing. They're making excuses because they don't have gun. It don't mean nothing. When they don't have gun, you just said they use their car. It does. Okay, it doesn't matter. So the police did not provide information on the identity and age of the victims. But they were kids. Like the one in the video. What was it? You can clearly see a man. It's fuzzy, but you see a man with an axe running after a little kid. That looks like 5 years old. This is crazy, man. This is just crazy talk. This is crazy. So let me just upload it and give it to y'all so you can read it at your own time. This is crazy talk. Okay. You get it. Okay. And folks, that's it. You know, I'm not saying that everybody should be careful in China, but goddamn. Ooh. Go ahead, Lance.
I got you.
Yeah. No, I thought you were going to talk, man.
Oh, no, I was waiting for you to talk.
I'm done. Time for you to talk.
I'm in a different state of mind. I was zoned out multitasking over here, but yeah, it's a nice, good, long show, a lot of information, and I can't wait till the next week.
Yeah. So, what are we doing next week? I know I'm working on something. What was I working on? I know I'm working on something. I just don't remember what it is. I'm working on something. All right, I'm making a clip for it. I'm working on the clip to post it for it. Oh, okay, the clip's about Desantis. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Every time, man, when it's not Russia's Desantis. What the hell? So I think we're going to talk a little bit about Russia. Probably South Africa, because I just read something about. I already know what's up. It's about Putin. Because South Africa refused to arrest Putin. South Africa refused to stop dealing with a Russian commerce. So that's all it's about. White folks being petty. Reese, what's up, man? Why you came so late? What's up? All right, guys, I put the link. And you can read all those videos. I mean, articles. So, and if you like Google up the title, you can actually find the link to their website. So, that's how I do. Okay, so you're right, Reese. Too many unbalanced people and too many crazy people in this world, man. That's crazy. Okay, you're not supposed to call people crazy, but that's some serious psychopathic, antisocial behavior, man. What the hell? Yeah, that's not even antisocial. You're a psychopath. Yeah, no moral, no conscience. I don't care. You got no religion. You got a grudge. Okay. Okay. You weren't raised by a beast. It's not like a cat see mouse, and they're not even hungry, and they're playing with the mouse until they kill it. You're not a cat. You're a person. Okay. You know better. So I wouldn't blame that in the society. That's you. You're sick. You're just sick. Okay. Guys, I posted it. You can read it. Also, the one I did about DeSantis, the league. I gave you the link, right? I did post the link. So let me post it one more time for the Twitter. Like that, you can read it as well. All right. Or watch it. Sorry, watch it. The leak videos. Me, that's the first. I would petition ABC to give me the whole footage. The whole. Oh, yeah, that's what the project's about. The new trailer is going to say, ABC, show me the whole footage. I don't want your chopped footage. So I'm going to use what they said, what he said in the beginning. I'm going to make another trailer I post on TikTok and Instagram. Show me the whole thing. Not what you want me to see. Okay, let me go to my Twitter. Go to Twitter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, my Twitter is my WhatsApp. God damn it. I'm all over the place. It's my WhatsApp. Okay, WhatsApp. I had it on my Twitter, but okay, here we go. Okay, copy the link. All right, guys, here you go. And you should be all set. So you can see the chop leak video of DeSantis. Okay, it looks like it's, I don't know, you're setting him up. Okay, show me the whole thing. Even though he's an a-hole, say the monkey head up, bruh, you're an a-hole. Okay, the Black History thing, you're a-hole. I said it. You're an a-hole, and you're like, yeah, you're doing that mess because you're not acting like an actual governor. You're acting like a racist prosecutor. I said it. A-hole. But I'm grateful I can carry a gun. I don't need one, but I'm getting one. Get one. If I gotta be shot in the bathroom, sure, I'll shoot you first. Okay? And I don't have to worry about my money since CBDC is illegal here. But, you know, that's a story for another day. I'm glad he passed it. That should have people consider DeSantis. If you understand what CBDCs are. Anywho, guys, that's it.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Next week.
That's right. That's right. Every weekend. Every weekend.
I'm gonna go out and take me a nice little walk right now. And I'm gonna
cool. At midnight? Yes. Okay. Is it 1 o'clock or midnight? Whatever works. Huh?
There's no crime out this way like that, so I'm good.
I guess you're afraid of witches and all that mess.
Nah, there's more of that. Look, I used to have a lot of that on the show until I chased them away.
I guess, yeah.
I had a tag team.
Good.
They're all good now. But anyway, I will see you next week.
Next week. Yes, you will. Every weekend.
There you go.
Next, you got
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights are sleepless. Do we need space? Yeah, maybe a break. Boy, you're my weakness. Give and we take, the love that we make, it's my favorite drug. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. You got me feeling some type of way. You make me wanna stay in all day. You're the reason I can't get out my head. I just can't stop thinking about you. 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 I just can't stop thinking